You guys are wondering like why my eyes be going like ping ponging and shit. So because I have multiple cameras on me a lot of times, so gotta make sure that I'm looking good here and looking good there. And then like what ends up happening is like I'm looking at two sources of video or whatever, and then it's like and like no, and like worst part is like from whichever perspective like you're watching this from, whether it be YouTube or Facebook, like it's like it's just like I'm doing the Peter Griffin thing, like I'm sneaky, so I'm like but what's up everybody? Gonna give everyone a second to file in. You're now tuned into episode 2 of the Financially Free Podcast. Episode 2 of the Financially Free Podcast. Um, this is a podcast that teaches you how to get some more money on, how to get it early, how to get it faster, how to get it better, how to be more honest about your pursuit of happiness, and how to do it the right way. Uh, so my phone number is 419-239-3732, and I want you to save it immediately. Lock it in as Kevin Mayo. Now, why do you want my phone number? Because I'm a state certified life insurance agent. I'm a state certified health insurance agent. I'm a state certified surety bail agent. And I have a combined 13 years in experience within all those industries. I'm also a full-time photographer with over 600 paying clients, and I roughly married about 78 or 79 people. I've lost count with my camera. I've had more, I've married more people with my camera than most photographers had photography sessions. I mean, I'm talking about your cousin that want to do it. I'm talking about your best friend that's been doing it for years. I'm just better. And I'm also in the top 14% of life insurance agents in the history of life insurance. I mean, it's a pretty brutal field. What you gonna do? But I mean, you got to kind of like have the foundation to really like survive in these industries. But enough of enough self-jerking off. Let's get started with today's monologue. All right, so we started with questions yesterday. I gave everyone an open floor and for an open decorum about any questions that they had regarding crypto, finance, securities, assets, as well as like various vehicles to move and grow your money. Um, I'll gladly take more questions today. However, it's going to be a monologue day, baby. Today, we're going to talk about everyday life and how it can be improved with a little pre-planning and a life insurance policy. Ladies and gentlemen, now in this day more than ever, you need to protect your family. This morning, P. Diddy's two luxurious homes got raided and his sex slaves were freed. He has fled overseas to avoid capture in a similar move like the director of Rosemary's Baby. And the sad thing is, the disgraced hip hop mogul Sean Combs turned sexual assailant are jarring, but unfortunately not surprising. What creates these types of situations within capitalism? I mean, you could blame the system in its entirety, but for capitalism, there was SA and I mean, Mike makes right. I mean, you might even have suffer these same consequences in a money-free world without any real hope of compensation. So the unfortunate truth is Ariana Grande only took the hush money and kept quiet because she was under duress. It was in her best interest. Jeanette McCurdy wrote a book entitled I'm Glad My Mom Died because the traditional downward wealth transfer within the American family unit promised to her by society was a lie. And she was constantly committed to mental facilities, and issues were raised about her well-being, not because her mom was legitimately concerned about her, because she wanted her to get better, but to control her finances. Yeah, you feel it now. You got it, right? It's one of those episodes. I should talk more, right? Yeah, I mean, it's really, really gross, but I mean, like that sickness that you're feeling, I mean, that's a lack of surety and preparedness and what you're willing to do under duress. Whatever, now this was all within Jeanette McCurdy's mom's best interest, to control her, say she's crazy, throw her in psych ward for 60 days, and like use up her capital to get lawyers to say, hey, you're not fit to manage your own money. If she had her own money, it wouldn't be like that. Whatever talent you possess, take what you want and take who you are and share it with the world. Exploit your talent. Don't let the world exploit you chasing your talent, and plan your life accordingly. You don't want your finances to determine your fate. And while many of these child actors were in impossible situations, I can only imagine the kinds of talent that would be produced by the industry outside of capitalism. Or, I mean, if people had the foresight to set aside more money while they're alive. The sex slaves that were emancipated from the Diddy homes were not as fortunate as Justin Bieber or Drake Bell, but their parents could have seen the sacrifice of their young to this predator as their way in. Get your foot in the door. Just do whatever it takes to get it. Just get that chance, get that, make it, just make it, make it. Chase that pipe dream, chase that pipe dream. Got it? Got it? Do you see how sick it is? Do you see how important it is to set something up for anybody you love, especially your children? Do you see how money, even when there's plenty of it, it can still be mismanaged and create a situation of duress? Next, let's talk about the Key Bridge in Baltimore. This morning around 4:30 a.m. in Joe Biden's crumbling America, the Key Bridge collapsed, instantly plunging over 20 cars with families inside into the cold Patapsco River. Two people have been rescued so far, and I remain hopeful, but this could very well be one of the most significant tragedies of the 21st century. And to echo what I said earlier in the address this morning, how many people simply relied on the insurance that you already have set up through work? How many people didn't talk to their insurance agent to enroll in their temporary term coverage provided by their employer? How many people are going to have to pound sand and, as their money gets put into probate for 2 years and then ultimately reduced by the vicious 40% estate tax as their families are selling plates, cars, houses, and setting up GoFundMe's to replace the 4,500 a month that you used to bring in that they all took for granted because nobody thought that 948 cargo ship was going to take out a bridge. All right, folks. That'll about do it for today's address. I'm gonna open up the line for questions as I continue to contact my clients because I simply must protect the good citizens of Ohio from tragedies like this in the best way that I possibly can by reaching out prior to the peril. You got to reach out prior to the peril. Sit down with me today, folks. It's super quick and easy. The numbers are transparent and super sweet, and you can lock in your rates today for the best coverage in America. Now to my favorite part, living with your money. Now, folks, Listen up. I'm a life insurance agent. So what that means very clearly is I sell money. I sell you money. I sell you future monies. Um, we have paid up terms starting at 40 years old, meaning you're done paying on your policy and you just have the benefits and the cash value. The cash value equals a face, and you get the entire value of your policy. That's cash value plus the face value. By the end of year two, with a guaranteed monthly interest rate, once again, that's a monthly interest rate of 4.5%. The interest paid, the interest owed and paid to you monthly will exceed your policy payments. I'm not kidding, folks. After 2 years, the money that you invest in your policy, not only will you be able to pull out, it's free now. I mean, essentially, like your money starts to work for you. This is a concept called infinite banking, and I'm sure like you guys will pick up more on it more as like I describe it day to day. Now, you hold now we have a paid up early terms. Our most popular option is similar to like a 401k draw, like out of the job or whatever. Like okay, let's say let's pick on Venture. You know what I'm saying? I love you, AW local 1216. All right, you put in what 13.50 a month because that's the max employee match or whatever. It's a dollar per dollar match. You roughly turn 13.50 into 2,700 every year, and then that grows at a rate of 4.5% a year. If you did 30 a week, since for if you do 30 a week for like 4 or 5 years, how about like 23,000? It's not bad. It's not terrible. I'm 30 right now. I'm just saying this for any 30-year-old or younger for more value and better results. Um, you hold like you hold if I were to hold my current, and I do plan to, uh if I hold my I get a 400,000 policy, uh I hold that until 59 and a half. My $400,000 policy just became $562,000. All by setting aside money that you were going to spend anyway, by looking cool, by eating, enjoying yourself, or maybe you just hold it, or maybe you're just holding it and appreciating it slowly. Hey, Christian Ham, what up, my boy? uh, the worst way to spend your money, the worst way to spend your money, folks, is when you don't want to and out of duress. Money controls what you do and what you can do. Put it to work today. You will functionally have 30 to 60% less by the time you see my smiling face again. You check your bank account now. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I work in finance. You will have 30 to 60% less of your money by the next time I see you. Now, you got to put your money to work, and while there are other investment vehicles, there's nothing that gives you all the value, all the that increases like your value as a person, as a contributing member to society, as the blessing of a whole life insurance policy. Get a paid up early option and enjoy your money while you're alive, because you shouldn't have to die to go to heaven. Once again, folks, hey, good morning, TT. How you doing, my love? Mwah. Anyways, folks, my name is Kevin Mayo. I'm a state certified life insurance, health insurance, and surety bail agent with over 13 years of experience within the industry. I'm also a full-time photographer with over 600 paying clients, and I counted about like 79, 80-ish people that I married with my camera. I've had more people in front of my camera for the biggest day of their lives than most people ever got had photography sessions. Than most people ever have photography sessions. People trust me, and people, it's not just because like I'm popular, it's because I had a name, just because Peggy my mama. It's because I built myself, and I Strive to connect the real to the feels. With that being said, my number is 419-239-3732. And for your convenience, I am available until 11 p.m. tonight. Let's get you a policy. We don't do quotes, we do appointments. I want to sit down with you. I want to look you in your smiling face, and I want to tell you, let's protect you.